Meanwhile, Gautam Adani is currently facing serious charges of bribery and security fraud in two separate investigations brought by US authorities. It's the first time an Indian business leader of this standing is facing such charges. In addition, the National Stock Exchange has sought clarification from 6 Adani firms. Adani Green Energy had planned to use the US corporate bond market to raise $600 million. Still, the group firm cancelled the issuance only hours before the 5-count criminal indictment became public. The firm in a statement said, and I'm quoting from it, "The United States Department of Justice and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission have issued a criminal indictment and brought a civil complaint, respectively, in the United States District Court for the Eastern District of New York against our board members, Gautam Adani and Sagar Adani." The statement added, and I'm quoting from it again, "The United States Department of Justice have also included our board member, Vineet Jain, in such criminal indictment. In light of these developments, our subsidiaries have presently decided not to proceed with the proposed USD-denominated bond offerings." Now, Adani Group's unit shares and bonds tumbled after US prosecutors charged founder Gautam Adani with participating in an alleged bribe plot. Adani dollar bonds fell by a record and the group firm's stocks crashed between 10% and 20%. Flagship Adani Enterprises shares slumped as much as 23%, the most since June 4th. Adani Enterprises stock heads for worst day since February of 2023. Adani Green Energy crashed nearly 20%. Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone tumbled over 22%. Now, the development hit an already fragile investor sentiment, with the benchmark NSE Nifty 50 index falling deeper into correction territory. The market reaction wiped $23 billion from Adani Group stocks in just the first hour of trading. That marked the worst decline since a short seller report in 2023 by Hindenburg Research, which caused a more than $150 billion decline in the value of the Adani Group firm stocks. Ratings agency Moody's downgraded the outlook for the Adani firms. The group's top investor, GQG Partners, reportedly lost about 25% of its investment value. Hindenburg Research highlighted the Department of Justice's press statement on the charges on the Adani Group in a post on X. What are the allegations? Well, the US prosecutors accused billionaire tycoon Gautam Adani of conspiring to bribe Indian government officials with over $250 million in exchange for solar energy contracts. US authorities have also indicted 7 other executives in the case. They allege that the bribe plot involves Indian government officials to secure lucrative solar energy contracts. Prosecutors indicted Adani and other executives misled American and international investors. The allegations include promised bribes for contracts projected to generate over $2 billion over 2 decades. The US charges also include that Adani misled investors and banks while attempting to conceal the scheme from authorities. Who are the parties indicted? Well, Gautam Adani, his 2 nephews, Sagar Adani and Vineet Jain, Ranjit Gupta and Rupesh Agarwal, the executives of the US-based renewable company, Cyril Cabanes, Saurabh Agarwal and Deepak Malhotra, former employees of a Canadian institutional investor, were the parties mentioned in the indictment. Separately, the US Securities and Exchange Commission charged 3 senior executives alleging massive bribery charges involving Adani Green Energy and Azure Power. The 2 renewable energy firms in question were allegedly granted a multi-billion-dollar solar energy project by the Indian government. And the SEC claims that they hatched a bribery plan to ensure that they could profit from the deal. Stock in Azure Power was traded on the New York Stock Exchange as Adani Green allegedly solicited over $175 million from American investors. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.